Hey, Vital Signs viewers, I haven't done one of these for a long time, but in the middle of a storm in New York, I couldn't think of a better reason to get out and do a live video because I love this. I love being in a storm. I love the rain, the lightning, the thunder. And I wanted to tell you about a meditation documentary I'm going to be working on starting next week. I'm going to be traveling all around America. First, I'm going to be going to Chicago, then heading to Boston, heading to the West. Meditation going back to more than 15 years. And I remember one night just not being able to sleep and trying everything. I've tried so many things for a long time. And this one night I decided to resist the urge to force myself to go to bed and lie there unable to sleep. And I just sat there for a little while and just allowed my body to naturally relax. And I felt this kind of energy flow coming down from the top of my head. And as it came down, I could feel like different parts of my body releasing their tension. And lo and behold, that night I slept, and I slept pretty well. So I have a long-standing love affair with meditation, and one of the people I'm going to be interviewing is a doctor. He's a PhD who's done a lot of research on meditation in the context of treating cancer. And cancer, as we know, is taken care of usually by the immune system. That's the reason people aren't getting cancer all the time, because the immune system is a powerful force in mopping up cancer. I've heard this from a number of very intelligent oncologists and doctors of different types speaking about cancer. That's why people who have transplant surgery and they take immune suppressing drugs, they are often more susceptible to cancer because their immune system is suppressed. It's not taking care of cancer. Meditation, there's studies that have shown the link between meditation and regulation of the immune system. We know it also can bring a reduction in stress hormones like cortisol, and helps to settle the nervous system. So very powerful effects. But some people just unable to access this. And I know for a long time, I wasn't able to access it. This morning, I was out in Madison Square Park doing meditation and having a wonderful benefit from that. But before I couldn't really benefit from it because my mind just felt too worrying constantly, too much rumination. I couldn't get into that state. So I understand when people say that. Rays kind of lulling you into this state of mindfulness. So if you like, nature is kind of the hack for mindfulness and for getting to your body, regulating the immune system, bringing down those stress hormones, and reducing the stress hormones, getting you into a relaxed state. So keep an eye out for this meditation documentary. I'm heading out next week to Chicago. I'm going to be speaking to the doctor I mentioned, Dr. David Victorson, in the weeks ahead. He comes from a long lineage of people who spent a lot of time out in the woods. I think his great-grandfather was a woodsman. So he has this connection to nature and he understands it. And that's what I need to do. I want to get more into nature, and I want to introduce that to people. So keep an eye out for this documentary on meditation. I'm going to be publishing these individual interviews as well on my show, Vital Signs. Keep an eye out for that. I'm Brendan Fallon, health journalist for Vital Signs. Great to be with you, and keep an eye on this space. Have a good weekend.